Here it is, the mega match. Quarter-final number 3, the Flying Scotsman against Mighty Mike.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Marvellous Hamilton! Welcome to the quarter-final action of the New Zealand Darts Masters, presented by Burger King and TAB. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the players. Would you please welcome, firstly, the winner of the World Cup of Darts, a two-time Premier League champion, and a two-time back-to-back champion at the world, the Flying Scotsman, Gary Anderson!
I came to get down, so get down your seat and jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around, jump up and get down.
The reigning and defending New Zealand Darts Master from the Netherlands. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the world #1. He is a reigning three-time champion at the world, Mighty Michael and Gerwen!
Can't wait, cannot wait. If it's half as good as the quarter-final these two great mates gave us in Melbourne a week ago, we're in for a treat. It took a little over 15 minutes for 14 legs of darts. Michael van Gerwen beat Gary Anderson 8-6 in Melbourne. Anderson had a chance, didn't take them. Here, both players were below par in the first round. Anderson suffering from a raging toothache, beat Haupai Pua, the Kiwi. And Gary Anderson will have been watching on with a wry smile. In fact, I know he was, as Michael van Gerwen survived 4 missed match darts in a deciding leg from Kyle Anderson to pinch a win. Only way to put it, he pinched a win, van Gerwen, to keep his hands on the New Zealand trophy. We shall see. Hopefully it's a cracker. One thing's for sure, both will play so much better than they did in the first round. This, the perfect pace, the perfect pairing. Let's hope it's the perfect game.
Well, if Gary Anderson gets a result out of this match, I think everybody's got to shake his hand, because we've all had toothache. We know how horrible it is. And for him to keep his focus and his concentration in a match like this is going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. One of those teeth was a wisdom tooth. Yeah,
and he had a wisdom tooth.
You need a JCB to get them out.
And another tooth taken out this morning here in Hamilton. Emergency appointments at the dentist. Broken tooth was whipped out. The wisdom tooth was causing problems, so that came out as well. So fair play to him.
Years ago, you don't go down your local and you could have got those sorted out for nothing, Stu. Well, that's a sign.
124. Gary, 127.
Well, this would be a good start to the match for Gary Anderson.
He's the ball.
102.
That was a great chance for Anderson. Those were the darts that he missed last week in Melbourne. The odd dart, that should be a perfect guide for Van Gerwen. Well.
Gary required 25.
Double 8. For a break and throw, and it all came courtesy of the maximum.
Yeah, you can see Michael Van Gerwen's face there behind Gary Anderson. He can't believe that he's missing the doubles as he is. I mean, he did it last night against Carl Anderson at crucial times early on, and he's done it again against Gary Anderson.
96.
There's no question, you can see frustration in the face of Michael Van Gerwen already.
Is this going to be another?
140.
Already warming up nicely, isn't it? Maybe the dentist chair has done Gary a favour.
127.
Been in the walls in 2019 with his bad back and problematic elbow.
164.
Brilliant 164 from Van Gerwen, though.
Well, there is a case, Stuart, that when something like that happens, it takes the pressure off. You don't expect too much out of yourself, and that relaxing mood lets you flow.
81.
And we know that these two dart players are very fluent.
Can he double his lead? Oh, well. Double 10.
30.
I made a complete mess of that.
64.
Well, it may only be the second leg, but it's certainly important for Michael Van Gerwen. And again, you see that dart at double top, a long way low, and then the double 10, nearly an inch on the outside. That's happening too often for Michael Van Gerwen.
He's on the second leg.
2-0. 5 missed darts and double. There is little Ty, Gary's biggest fan. Ty Anderson, who loves his darts. He's a lefty. He's Gary's little lad.
Well, interesting with Barney. He actually writes left-handed and throws darts right-handed.
140.
Cracking game. Kind of guaranteed, isn't it, when these two get going?
Well, you mentioned the pace earlier on, Stuart, and that's exactly right. It's a beautiful pace for both players. They like to throw fast. They like their opponent to get out of the way quick, which they both do, so they can get at the board. And of course, fast players that are as good as these two is a spectacle for everybody.
Brilliant from Van Gerwen.
60.
Possible 11 darter here for the world champ.
57.
That's okay. Anderson nowhere near in this third leg. We already know that James Wade will play Raymond van Barneveld
58.
in the first semi-final here in Hamilton.
Again, he's low on them tops.
He's on the third.
He's nailed the tens, but it is worrying.
Now,
Now, it'll be interesting to see when Michael Van Gerwen has a chance of a breakdown. He's got to start using the 32s.
There's a second for Gary Anderson. Are we going to reach 70? Well, that's 42. If we reach 70, of course, the Burger King deal, 70 180s. For New Zealand viewers only. Whoppers $4, BK Chickens $4. The deal available until next Saturday, but in New Zealand only.
140.
Cracking game. Cracking darts.
Great return from Van Gerwen.
What a game! What a leg! 11 darter. 180, 180.
96.
2-dart finish. Brilliant 171 from Van Gerwen for the second consecutive leg, but didn't get a dart and a double.
100.
Well, Van Gerwen only 1 out of 4 on his doubles, 25%, but still over the 100 average.
140.
Yeah, terrific this. Really good. Both averaging over 100.
100.
Already hit 2 171s. Not on this occasion.
57.
A chance here for Gary. With a big visit. Van Gerwen actually averaging 107 despite missing 6 darts at double. And he's losing 3-1.
48.
Another great chance here for Anderson. Can he find a way through?
95. Michael 160.
You know, the second time he's hit a big 3 in 6 starts as Michael. A big shot for Gary, but if he doesn't take it out, just set it up, because Van Gerwen may only get a dart at the bullseye. Michael desperately needs to find the 54 here.
Yeah, that wasn't in the script for Anderson. Double 16. That was in the script for Van Gerwen. 3-2.
Gary to throw first. Game on.
I've not enjoyed the best World Series down under Gary Anderson, yet to reach a semi-final.
139.
He'll have to put that right tonight against his old mate. They really are very good friends. Of course, bested enemies on the hockey, but these two
45.
genuinely do get on. Chance here for Van Gerwen on the Anderson throw.
57.
Yeah, a big chance there, but Michael can't seize it. When you're playing against people like Gary Anderson, or if you're the other side of it, playing Van Gerwen, you know, 50 points, when the way these boys score is absolutely nothing. A lot of darts going low on the Van Gerwen throw. Got to find the treble, or just above the treble with that first dart.
There's not a chance for Van Gerwen here to level up this match.
Again, Stu, you know, we're seeing those first 2 darts from Michael on the low side. We know he's still over the 100 average, but, you know, he's 3-2 down. He needs to break back as quick as he can. And he's got a great chance here.
56.
Lovely. Unlucky.
160.
Was on 148 in the last leg. Needs it here just to hold throw. Well, they'd be disappointed because that was a perfect first dart, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Now, is Michael going to get this dart up? He does. Puts it in the double top for the first time and levels the game up. Gets that break back. And now it's Van Gerwen with the advantage. Said we've seen Gary Anderson's scoring power just start to come down. 91. Gary Anderson's average now.
140.
Van Gerwen still just over the 100. And growing.
There's the first one for Van Gerwen.
140. 40.
Yeah, you can see he was disgusted with himself there. That bad visit.
Well, the worry for Anderson in the last couple of legs, Rod, is the fact that his first dart has been dropping below the treble 20.
51.
When that happens with Gary Anderson, it's a sign that he's struggling a little.
Yeah,
Gerwen here, looking to go ahead for the first time, by the way.
absolutely, yeah. A lot of the players are the same. You know, Darryl Gurney is. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Oh, and he just thrown that second one a tad too quick. A bit like the 148 in the previous leg.
To go ahead then, for the first time.
16. Gary requires 72.
Is this a let-off for Gary Anderson?
Well, Van Gerwen did that in leg 2. And Anderson broke. And he's broke again here. 2 mistakes in this match by Michael Van Gerwen. One in leg 2, one in leg 7. Anderson has won both those legs. Leads 4-3 with a breaker throw.
Yeah, terrific, isn't it? Great fun, great fun. Great darts as well.
140.
Shaping up to be a cracking final night on the World Series tour.
That 3 again there, Stu. He has squeezed into that 3, I think 4 occasions now, and he's dropping down to try and find that treble 20, the treble 19, sorry.
54.
This will be a third. Unlucky.
133.
Key leg for me, this. Van Gerwen bidding to strike straight back. Anderson, for me, if he holds,
97.
will feel he can win it from 5-3. But of course, he is playing the world champ.
Well, Van Gerwen has gone for those 19s in his last 2
99.
visits. I know the way his brain works. He's looking at combinations to give him checkouts. But sometimes I believe you've just got to smash that treble 20.
Good darts.
92.
Key moments in this game. Double 16 for Gary.
60.
Well, is that a big turning point?
Well, he's got 2 darts at double 16, missed them in the previous leg, didn't this time, returns the favour of the last leg when Gary nicked it off him with a 72. And Van Gerwen, and look at that face, that's frightening. You can see how that means to him.
I told you that 8th leg could be all important. We shall see
100.
if that's the case. Anderson with 2 at double 16 for 5-3. He would have been in charge.
140.
I've got to say how well Gary Anderson has played, Stuart, after what has happened. You know, it's incredible to me.
He's on strong antibiotics, he's on strong painkillers. If you are just joining us, emergency treatment at the dentist here in Hamilton
100.
on Saturday morning. 2 teeth taken out, including a wisdom tooth.
Most of us would have been crying off.
140.
Would have had our hands up and, you know. But he's a Scotsman.
100. Michael Gerwen, 161.
Paying a visit at a very crucial time without a treble. Oh, Anderson, treble 17, wants the bullseye.
136. Michael Gerwen, 104.
Another key moment in this match.
Gary required 25.
9 for double 8, that's what he's been doing.
He's on the 9th
And it breaks again.
Gary Anderson.
Great entertainment.
Gary to throw first. Game on.
Five breaks of throw in 9 legs of darts.
42.
What a time for Van Gerwen to hit his 2nd match maximum of the match in a leg that he can't let go. 45-180, Stu.
Could be an important last one.
What a great 6 darts from Van Gerwen. Back up against the wall.
32, Michael 47.
Double 16 to level it up again. Double 16 it is. We're at 5 legs apiece.
11 darter.
And a race to 8. Now it turns around. The advantage is back to Van Gerwen.
140.
Quality this. Quality.
140.
140, 180, 140.
$97.
103 average for Michael Van Gerwen. Anderson around about the 98 mark. Is it going to be another? Of course it is! 7 in this match so far. Van Gerwen here.
140.
Favourite. Is it going to be back-to-back 11 dart legs?
Absolute superb.
11 darters.
Absolute superb. To break the throw to get him back to Eaton, then kicks off to take the lead. I think that's for the very first time as well, Stu. Not led before in this match. Now he can push on home. He's starting to get that first dart up really nice now. Starting to push the 140 count up.
Good last dart. Van Gerwen 8, Anderson 6 in Melbourne a week ago.
92. 99.
Strange, isn't it, how they both struggled 24 hours ago. Michael Van Gerwen surviving 4 match darts. Gary Anderson surviving a raging toothache. But here they are, giving us some quality darts.
Now, dangerous period here for Gary Anderson. Perfect setup for Michael Van Gerwen. He's been clouting them doubles of late, so Gary Anderson, this time he does not find that treble first dart, so Van Gerwen comes back for a 2-leg lead and then 1 leg away from a semi-final place.
75. Michael 40.
Well, he's won the last 2 in 11 and 11. Can he win this one in 15? Last dart in hand. 3 legs on the spin. He could have been 5-3 down, but for 2 missed darts. He was 5-4 down. And now he's throwing for a place in the semi-finals.
And you have to say that, if he does win this, he's going to have to sharpen up on the 10s. He's just not finding those enough.
140.
Well, just because he can.
Yeah,
106.5 average.
I know it's not for me to criticise the best player in the world at the moment, but you know that could easily go haywire, and you need every treble you can get. But he is firing on all cylinders at the moment.
140.
He's unstoppable, isn't he? You feel. Gary Anderson
could be another 11 dart to finish
Gary
it
Anderson,
off.
to be fair, has given it absolutely everything, and he's been in there.
I didn't expect him to play this well, I have to say,
he's
Stu.
played brilliantly. And the only reason that Michael Van Gerwen has beaten Gary Anderson is that he's found 3 11 darts in 4 legs of darts. Van Gerwen defending his title in New Zealand as best as he can. He's through to the semi-finals after another scintillating clash with Gary Anderson. 8-5 Van Gerwen wins. Play the Rob Cross or the Kiwi Ben Robb, who are coming up next on the stage in Hamilton.
Mighty Michael van Gerwen is on target to win back-to-back World Series events. He's got his mojo back as he beats Gary Anderson, but he's got a little bit of work to do when you crunch the numbers, Rod Harrington.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, early part of the game, Michael found it hard to get going and Gary took the lead and he kept it up, playing extremely well, better than I thought he would. But at the back end of the game, Michael van Gerwen started to hit those 140s and the 180s at the right times. 3-11 darters in the last 4 legs. That's world class.
He was playing clutch. Here's the world #1 with Staffy.
Michael, you promised us a better version of you today. Boy, did you.
Yeah, I played a lot better than yesterday, and I also felt better. Me and Gary put it on a phenomenal performance, both of us, and of course, here and there we both made a few mistakes, especially myself at the beginning, a few missed doubles, but I think I can't really complain because I played phenomenal afterwards.
Some real power scoring moments in that match. Of the 4 last legs, 3 of them you had 11 dart wins. That's amazing.
Yeah, but I also had to do it. You know, when Gary gets into his form and into his rhythm, you have to put him under control, and you only can do it by playing as good as you can. And I'm really glad I could do it at the right moments, and yeah, I hope I can build from here, because I think this was also a phenomenal game, not only for me, I think also for Gary. This was for everyone, I think. Yeah. How do you, a cherry on the cake?
He's a happy man. Yes, it was the cherry on the cake or the icing on the cake. And there's confirmation of our 3-quarter final results so far. James Wade, Raymond van Barneveld and Michael van Gerwen go